we got her all put back together on the back side, and everything's done on the front. What we have left on the back here is the lights. Now, it took me a while to wrap my head around what they were doing here. I mean, it's very simple, but yet confusing because of the two different wires. We have the yellow and the white, and the white is our ground, and the orange is our power, and it runs throughout. And if you see, you hook up your orange, it goes through the fuse, goes to this light bulb, and then the orange stops right there because, you know, it right. Okay, this light bulb here goes in here. That's for the hopper being empty. When it's empty, the lever comes up and it turns on the light. That light letting the attendant or whoever know that you need to put some balls in the hopper up top. Now these lights, okay, that takes care of that light. Now this is the jackpot light, or our centerpiece light here. So that switch there, there's one wire that come off of it, but I have it over there on the bench. Comes off of our orange, runs down to the switch. When the switch closes, it comes all the way around to here, and then this wire and the ground come over to these two, and then those two light up for jackpot or whatever you want to call it. These two, there's one that goes in that hole, and then there's one that lays here that illuminates the centerpiece, and those are always lit. Now what was confusing me was that we have the yellow and the white. The yellow, see, comes over here, yellow goes up to here, and then that switch turns on that light, and then the yellow goes back up to the terminal block here. And I think what this was for was you could hook another light up on the outside, you know, a light bulb or something that would indicate to the attendant or whoever that it was out of balls, and not just that light there. There was a light probably up above it that would come on when it needed balls, and then the attendant could come down and put more balls in it. So what we're going to do is we're not going to be using those sockets. I have some pinball sockets, and these all came out of Star Trek. I have some good ones that we can use, that we can slide down in. These two actually I bent these up for over here. That one, you can put one down in there, and we'll extend that little tab out so it holds it away and doesn't interfere with the mech. And then I had another one that I was experimenting with. You can put it right there on that screw and wire it up that way, and then it's lit all the time. These are 6.3 AC, and I found a little power supply that's a 7-volt AC. So that's what we're going to use to illuminate and get everything done. Now what we have to do is we have one wire that come off of that switch there, off of that little leaf switch, and you can see the leaves are just pushed down in, and then they melted to hold them in. So we can get this one out, get the wire put back on it. These wires are fine. We'll have to use some new ones in a couple strategic spots, but these are all still good, so we're going to go ahead and use them, and we'll straighten out that poor guy. And that's our out of balls. Okay, I'm going to get you set up, and we're going to start messing with this and seeing what we can do about getting some lights mounted. First we'll do the wiring, and then we'll see what we have to do about mounting. These two won't be, those will be easy, so will that one. This one is good. This one's the only one that we'll have to mess with to try and put where we like it. So let me get you set up and we'll get started on this. Okay, I got all my sockets ready. Let's see, that one will go there, and that one up there. Got that one bent and ready. That one is ready. This one here that goes down in the centerpiece, I have it sitting right here ready to be soldered. I'll solder a little tab onto it, and then we can screw it down. Now what we need to do before we fire up the solder station is we got to get this, see if we can very carefully surgically remove this leaf so we can put our wire back on it. So I'm going to get you set up. I think I already said that. If I did, I'll say it again. I'm going to get you set up here. See if we can very carefully extract that leaf out of there. So we can fix this. Just don't stab your fingers. Trying to cut the plastic away from it so it'll slide right up out of there. Probably slide out of there, and then we'll probably never be able to slide it back in. Mangled it a little bit. Oh, there. can use that. Wrong one. Come over here. Now I need to get the groove all cleaned out so we don't have any problems sliding it in. Now we can glue it back in. That's, you know, no big deal. And put a little bit of Gorilla. Put a little Gorilla on it. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah. Stop. All right, now we're ready to start soldering. All right, let's see if we can get these two put together so we can extend it. Need to extend this little bracket. Not wanting to pinch together as tight as I would like it. There. That's better. Now if we can get enough heat on it, it'd be better if I had a torch. Well, screwed it up. kind of off to the side a little bit. But I think we can live with it. Now let me answer a text. Alright, now we'll get our two lights. On the side. Let's see, that's what it was. That distance apart. But there's room in there. White. Let's go with yellow. Just for the simple factors already. Yellow on here, so it's great looking. What can I do? Yep. Oh, come on. Ouch, that was my finger. Okay, there's that and that one. Now we need to put this one in. Alright, get our wires off of this one. Stinks. Let's see. Need to clean that surface up a little bit. No, that's what was stinking. Here's a pileated woodpecker out there. We're expecting a snowstorm today. It's supposed to start about 3 o'clock. With some nice lake effect. Let me get my finger squared away here. Do it lefty. Nope, too shaky on the left. Alright, there's that one. Now what do we need to do? We need to fix. We need to fix our leaf switch. We need that to come up from the top. Let's see. I'm going to put a little dab of glue down in there. Let me see what I have. I should have some Gorilla. So cold out here. There she comes. Don't need much. A little more than that. Perfect. Perfect. I say perfect. Okay, now let me figure out what we need to do next. Now we'll get the center. One's all fixed. All done up. Okay, let me clean up a little bit and straighten up a little bit here so I know what the hell I got going on. Okay, these are our, for lack of a better term, jackpot. We call them jackpot lights. We need, it comes off of, let's see, yeah, we'll come off of this one. Comes off of that leaf switch down there, the one that we fixed. And goes right to the lights. So we need to solder it to our lights. Let's see, the tall one's the closest to the block. there. Now we need this guy, this short one. That's our ground, but it's just a little bit too short. It was cut off. That ground went to the center lights, and and there was no wires showing where the ground came from for the other lights, for our jackpot light, so we're going to use that ground. There, let me go get a kind of an idea as to our length. Yeah, fortunately I can use that one. It is long enough. I thought it went to the other lights. But nope. It goes to that's alright. We like making extra work for ourselves. Put him back on here. I'm going to move those out of the way. I keep looking at them, thinking I need to use those. And then our ground will go here. God, that's nasty. What the hell did I put on there? Like a big dog turd. Okay, those are done. So that'll work there. We need this guy back up, because that is what's gonna need our ground to our center lights and our power, which is our orange, going to our center lights. Alright, so let me go see how long of a piece we need. Not as long as my digital calipers. see, that's the furthest one away, so we'll use this one, which is the closest. Now we need a power, and we're going to use yellow. Come on. There we go. Alright, now by all rights, everything should be wired the way it should be. There. Everything's kind of mangled up here. Let's see if we can't straighten out this leaf switch a little bit. Alright, now I need some light bulbs. Alright, got some new light bulbs. Let's get some light bulbs in this thing and see what we got going on. See if I got everything wired like it should be. Put some power to it. Like I said, I got lucky and found a little power supply that is 7-volt AC, not DC. And our pinball machine lights run off of AC 6.3. Okay, here's our center lights. Those come on And let's see. This one is this is jackpot. That should be those two. Oh, I got a brand new bulb. Okay. Socket's not dirty. Boy, that's pretty dim. What do I got going on here? Okay, I'll have to mess with that socket. This should be our out of balls. Yep, that one comes on. So we only got one that does not want to seem to cooperate. See if we got a... There we go. Just had a bad contact on the base. Alright, cool. Now the next thing is getting all that mess mounted onto the back of that. I think I have to take off a few pieces to get my wires run where they belong. So I'll go over and take a look, and we'll get you set up over there, and we'll get this mess put on the back of the Pachinko. Alright, I went and got the hoppers and that one rail off. You know, because I know, you know, you watched me do it before, so it's not like it was anything different. Okay, where do we... I didn't really want to put that over there. But I may have to. Mount that one right there. I'm not a big fan of there, but that's where it's going to need to go. And I'll need a little longer screw for that. Well, see our block. Sure. You know right where it went. Uh-oh. Where's my hopper? There it is. Yep, looks like should have moved it over a little bit further. We needed it out there. Goofed up there. Need that wire on the other side. Alright. See this one. Oh. Oop. I'm gonna go in here like that. Should have had all this in. Should have done the wiring before I put everything back together. No, don't like that either. Let's it won't go under that anyway. Oh shit. My wire broke off. Okay. Wire fixed. Okay. There. Like where that wire is. That's better. that's when it should. We need to adjust him a little bit. That's better. Okay, that's all out of the way. I did look at the other one, and that's exactly how it is too. They didn't put a go underneath, because that's right up against the back, and there's no way. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and get everything put back on. And we can see how it looks. And see how it works. Oh, that's nice. No, I can't. Okay, I'll get everything put back together. Okay, I got her all hooked up and plugged in. This one I had backwards. I thought it was that the light comes on when there's no balls. Yeah. Up would mean none. Or no, that would mean, yeah, up would mean no balls. Right. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this turned. And there's what she looks like. See, there's no balls. And when you put balls in it, the light will go out. And it should come, yeah. And let's see, here's our, and there's our jackpot, so to speak. Alright. That doesn't light up very well, the center. You can't see what the hell's going on up above anyway. Let's... Okay, let's redo. Okay, the light is on. There's no balls. When you put balls in it, the light will go out. You can see in there, it, you know, it's lit up, but not very well, I should say. And then come over here, and let's see, our jackpot switch, that's out of balls. Maybe it is on the other side. Yeah, nope. Yeah, there it is. And then those two light up when you hit the jackpot. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. But yeah, there you have it. Now it's all wired. Kind of a funky ending to this video. I kind of lost track of, I guess, what I was doing. But anyway, we're getting closer. So in the next episode, God, I hate when I do that. In the next part, we are going to put it back in its box and build a stand for it. And that should finish it up. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I hope to see you on the next one, when we put it in its little box, build a stand for it, and play with it. So until then, see ya.